Greetings and salutations, my heathens. This is Laz. This is the Fright Club, your one-stop shop for all things horror. And I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what time you're watching this. I hope you had a great day or are going to have a great day. Either or, have great days. And also, if you're here for the first time, welcome to the family. Much love and appreciation. And also, if you're coming on back, and because for some reason you like seeing my ugly face, I don't know why, I don't understand it, but I like you anyway. And I think that's tremendous. And if you're liking what you're seeing, hit like. If you have something to say, you want to have something to say to me, you want to talk about the horror, genre. You want to talk about things in the world. You want to give me your mom's favorite lasagna recipe, whatever you like, all down there in the comments. It'd be tremendous. It helps spread the channel anyway. And if you're enjoying what you're seeing and you want to support the channel, for the free version of support the channel, hit subscribe. Doesn't cost you a damn thing. And again, it helps spread the word. It helps lift the channel. But if you want to help support the channel and not paying anything for it annoys you, I don't know why, but it could happen. What you want to do is you want to go to Patreon. There's a link down below in the description. But it's patreon.com/thefrightclub. And for just $3, you get your content not 1 but 2 days early, which I think is pretty sweet. Granted, I'm biased because it's my Patreon, and I set up all the pricing and everything. But I still think getting things 2 days ahead of time is pretty sweet. Now, I wasn't going to do this. I wasn't going to do what I know a lot of YouTubers do for Friday the 13th, but it was either do Friday the 13th or Valentine's Day. Friday the 13th for me wins. I was thinking about doing Saturday the 14th, but it's only 2 movies to talk about, and the only one I've seen is the second one, and I really enjoyed that one. But again, it's just 1 movie. Anywho, so what I'm gonna do is I want to talk a little bit about Friday the 13th, at least my fandom of it, and I'll try to be brief when it comes to my history. Mainly because I don't remember it. It's not like I can tell you exactly when I first saw Nightmare on Elm Street, when I saw Part 3, how much it terrified me, everything. Friday the 13th, not so much. And I don't know why. Everything in my life when I was a kid, every scary movie ever, terrified me as a kid. So I can't really tell you why Jason didn't. Or Michael Myers, for that matter, as I'm thinking about it. I don't get it. My guess is because at least the Friday the 13th, I don't go in the woods. I don't go camping. I'm not a camper. For Michael Myers, I really couldn't tell you that one at all. But be that as it may, I'm gonna go through my fandom, at least which 5 movies I like, from 4th to 1st. I know I could have done the entire thing, but I really have a problem with countdowns. Mainly because I have a bad memory now, and I would have to, pardon me, I would have to really sit down and think about it. I don't want to do that. But I can give you each one. Like I know for number 4, it's the I believe it's the second most disliked movie in the franchise, which was Jason X. Oh, before I forget, there is no Freddy vs. Jason on this list. I love Freddy vs. Jason. However, that's not really a Friday the 13th movie to me. To me, it's a Nightmare on Elm Street movie, guest starring Jason Voorhees. So I don't count it. So it's not part of this countdown. But Jason X, I remember seeing that in theaters. I used to work at AMC, and they would have like on midnight. They would have midnight showings for employees. So I got to watch it with a theater full of employees, and I had a blast. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's my kind of humor. Um, granted, now I'm not a giant fan of tongue-in-cheek humor when it comes to horror movies, anyway. But this one, it it worked. Like I didn't hate any of the characters, which is really rare for Friday the 13th movies. Um, as a matter of fact, I'll explain that when it gets to the next one. Um, but the kills are really good. You had nudity, which is rare at that point in time, and we still had Kane Hodder as Jason, and he's badass. And again, this is when we like. I love the opening. Love the fact David Cronenberg's in it, and you got Lexa Doig, if that's how you pronounce her name, the very sexy woman from who played the computer in Andromeda. Andromeda. So I've had a crush on her since then. So I was like, yay! But again, great kills. Nudity. The only thing I didn't like, really, is that he wasn't Uber Jason long. Like he becomes Uber Jason like near the end of the movie. And I don't know. To me, I think I would like to have seen more of what he could have done. Um, but all in all, fun time. Enjoy the hell out of it. And the next one is Friday the 13th, The New Blood. And, or as I call it, Jason Voorhees versus Carrie. Which apparently is what it was. But a girl goes with Crystal Lake after she accidentally killed her father by dropping a house on him. Not a house, sorry, by knocking him off a pier. And then it's her. Main girl is played by Lark Voorhees, which interesting name. And then she's being brought to the cabin by Bernie and her mom, the voice of RC from Transformers movie. Now this movie may have my favorite kills. It has my favorite kill of all of them, which I know this is like the easy one where Jason grabs a chick in a sleeping bag and swings her face first into a tree. I love that kill. Every time I watch it, it makes me chuckle. Now this movie, quite unfortunately, thanks to the MPAA, is basically horror fan blue balls. What I mean by that is, you're watching a movie, and you see Jason stalking someone, whatever, and he's about to kill them. The knife, or whatever he has, it's about to go, and you get a good gory death, and it cuts to the next scene, and you're like, wait. Like when, oh, by the way, spoiler alert on movies that are like 40 years old. Like when Jason goes to kill Bernie, he has a freaking, I don't know, weed whacker or whatever. He has a giant thing. And he's about to go in and then cut. And you're like, wait, he's the biggest dick in this entire movie. Like, he's the guy you want to see die. Because he deserves it. And we build up to this point, and then no. And he's like, wait, no. But, so, the main girl, Lark Voorhees, and her mom, they're the only two likable characters in this time. No. The guy that Lark Voorhees is interested in. He's cool. He's a good dude. Everyone else is just a big bag of dicks. And I mean, it's just spam in the can central. And you're like, okay, you're all going to die. And they do. And it's tremendous. But again, even though this movie doesn't have all the great kills that it should have, it has a few. but it also has like this is my favorite version of Jason. I think Kane Hodder does amazing in this movie. In this movie, like this is the first time Jason gets mad, and like you see it in his face, whatever, and it's so well done. And again, you get nudity. Um, you get a really sexy chubby chick, in my opinion. The girl who's a nerd but decides to get sexy, and then for sure her Jason finds her first. Uh, but like everything works in this movie except for the ending. The ending is kind of dumb. I won't spoil it just in case, but if you've seen it, you know what I mean. It's dumb. It's a dumb ending. But I enjoy this movie. I have fun watching it, and I know they're never going to get a remastered version of all the cut footage that they found because it doesn't exist, which so that sucks, but it is what it is. All right, next one on my list, number 2, is Friday the 13th Part 2. And this is an interesting one because for the longest time I didn't quite like it, and it's not like I hated it. It was just one of those, yeah, I can't, but you know, put it. But I watched it a year or two ago, and I'll be damned if I didn't enjoy it, or really enjoy it. I mean, a lot of it lays on the shoulders of Amy Steele, who plays the final girl, Jeannie. By the way, if I get the names wrong, correct me if you want to bother, but don't be a dick about it. I'm terrible with names. And now, granted, I had a crush on Amy Steele since I first saw Walk Like a Man, which is a movie about Howie Mandel, who as a kid was lost in the woods and he was raised by wolves. So when he's found, he still thinks he's a wolf. Wackiness ensues. I was a kid and I was a Howie Mandel fan. Leave me alone. But I thought she was really, really sexy in that, and she's sexy in this. So I really like this movie. Not just because of her though. But I like this movie. You had a bit more. You had more likable characters. And again, Jason's different in this movie because this is the movie we're like, oh no, this is weird. This is the movie we're like, oh yeah, Jason didn't actually drown. He somehow got on land and lived in the woods, and no one knew about it. Not even his mom. Like no one knew. And apparently, though, when you don't die via drowning and you wind up in the woods, you become big and muscular. I don't know if the woods have like a really good gym plan. I don't know. But I don't know. I really like the hood, the hooded look, which is the one eye. Part of me always goes back and forth. Which one's better, the hood or the hockey mask? You know, I like them both. And again, great kills. One guy gets killed. He's in a wheelchair, and it's not good for him. But it's everything. Again, everything that I was doing works more than I thought so when I first saw it. Great, fun movie. And all in all, good stuff. Now, last but not least is my favorite one, which is Friday the 13th Part 4, the final chapter. I love everything about this movie. From the kills, to the nudity, to Corey Feldman, to Crispin Glover's goofy dance. I love everything about this. The guy who played Jason did a really good job. Granted, Jason's running around. I'm not a giant fan of Jason running. That's me. But didn't hurt the movie. Like everything about this movie was brutal. You get the effects. Tom Savini comes back to do the effects. So good. Like Jason's death is vicious. And I really wish that they were able to get Corey Feldman to come back for the entire thing of Part 5. I would have seen what that would have been. And no, I'm not a giant Corey Feldman fan, but at the same time, this was pretty sweet. He did some good stuff. And also it's got Judy Aronson, uh, who I know her from Weird Science, but also then I also know her from American Ninja and Desert Kickboxer. But man, she's so hot. There's not one unattractive person in this movie. I would love to know where Camp Crystal Lake is located. I know it's located in Jersey, but there aren't this many attractive people in Jersey. Trust me, I live here. There isn't. But again, great kills. So many great kills in this movie. And you know, I really like it. I like everyone in the movie. No, except for the one dick who said that Crispin Glover was a dead screw. He did say screw, by the way, but I'm trying not to drop the F bomb on here. But I said, if you haven't seen any of these movies, go watch them. Rent them somewhere. Find them streaming. I don't care what you do. Just watch them. It's really good stuff. And until next time, my friends, see you in all the Fright Zone. Later.